So eventually we are going to study transformation of sentences part 3. I hope you have all seen my videos part 1 and 2, and if you have not seen, please go to it. You have my link, so please go and see those videos in order to understand the different kinds of transformation of sentences. So today we shall be continuing with part 3. So let us simple to complex. Now simple sentences, you know what are simple sentences? Simple sentence is a sentence in which there is only one finite verb. Okay, so it makes only a single sentence. For example, in spite of his riches, he is unhappy. And we make it into complex. So we can say, though he is rich, he is unhappy. We can take one more example. His silence proves his guilt. So what is the verb here? Proves. So proves is a finite verb. Now when we convert it into complex, the fact that he is silent proves his guilt. So here we have two finite verbs. One is and the other is proves. So the fact that he is silent proves his guilt. So it becomes a complex sentence. A complex sentence has a main clause and a subordinate clause. Uh, the fact that he is silent is one clause, proves his guilt is the other clause. So in complex sentence, we have two clauses, and the second clause, that is the subordinate clause, will always have its kind. Clear, children? Now, should we next will be from compound to complex. Now, what is a compound sentence? A compound sentence is comprised of two sentences, two simple sentences. I'll show you with an example. He is poor, but he is honest. See, he is poor is one simple sentence. He is honest is the other simple sentence. And these two are joined together with a conjunction but. So it becomes he is poor, but he is honest. So now this is compound. Now how we are going to make it complex? By use of although. Although is a conjunction. Although he is poor, comma, he is honest. So in this, he is honest is the main clause. You know, main clause can stand on its own, whereas the subordinate clause cannot, though it has a verb, but it cannot stand on its own. So although he is poor is the subordinate clause. So we have converted compound sentence he is poor but he is honest into complex by rewriting it as although he is poor, he is honest. Right? Coming to the next. That is complex to compound. So complex to compound, you can say, make a complex sentence. A complex sentence, for example, he confessed that he was at fault. Okay, he confessed that he was at fault, and then we convert it into compound. He confessed notwithstanding that he was at fault. I'll show you one more example. I have found the book that I had lost. So I have found the book is the main clause. That I had lost is the subordinate clause. So it becomes a complex sentence. Now let us convert it into compound. I had lost my book, but I have found it. Clear? So now let us go to the next. Now, this is not transformation. These are different modes of expressing condition. For example, use of conjunction if or unless. Examples are, if you tell the truth, you will not be punished. Or you can also rewrite using unless. Unless you tell the truth, you will be punished. So in the examination paper, you will get the question will be, rewrite the sentence using unless, or they will give you the beginning of the sentence. Unless you tell the truth, unless you tell, suppose that is there, or unless you, then you have to write, unless you tell the truth, you will be punished. At times the end of the sentence is given, be punished. So the same thing, unless you tell the truth, you will be punished. So these are modes of expressing condition. Now, use of conjunctional phrase in case of but for. Now, example is given. In case he does not behave properly, he will be taught a good lesson. Now, rewrite the sentence beginning with but for. Okay, so this is the kind of sentences you get for in your examination paper. So you have to rewrite, but for my help, he would not have succeeded. Correct? It should mean the same. The wordings are changed. Definitely the wordings will change when you are converting these modes of expressing condition from one to the other, right? Then the next video, sorry, the next modes of expressing concession or contrast. So by the use of conjunction as, poor as he is honest. See, poor as he is honest. Then suppose you have to rewrite it using though or although, you will write, he is honest though he is poor. So he is honest is one sentence, he's poor is the second sentence, and they are joined by the conjunction though. This is just a mode of expressing concession or contrast. Concession is like using though or although, and contrast is like using honest and poor. So in this way, we can convert the sentences. Then by the use of conjunction though or although, he is honest though he is poor. Then we can also use it by the preposition notwithstanding. Notwithstanding that the workers get bonus, they are discontented. What does it mean? Notwithstanding, that is, though the workers get bonus, they are discontented. Clear? Then, then we can convert the sentence by using nevertheless, nonetheless. For example, Sevak is her friend. Nevertheless, she does not trust him. So Sevak is her friend, but she does not trust him. So this way you can rewrite using but, the meaning will not change. Then it's the same. Then by the relative adverb however. However hard he may try, he will not succeed. So however hard he may try is the subordinate clause, and the main clause is he will not succeed. Now this kind of sentences, this kind of sentence can be again changed by using though. Though he may try hard, he will not succeed. Then by the word adverb indeed followed by conjunction but. He is rich, but he does not help the poor. He is rich indeed. He is rich indeed, but he does not help the poor. Here we are emphasizing the fact that he is rich. That is why we are using indeed. So this is a mood or a mode of expressing. And then finally, it is by an absolute participle. You know what is a participle? A participle is a verb which does the function of an adjective. Now, we have used here absolute participle, admitting that he is poor, he is content with his lot. So admitting, you know, it is a verb, isn't it? He is admitting, that is, admitting is a verb, but who is admitting? He. So admitting is describing he. Hence, it is doing the function of an adjective. Hence, it is a participle. That is why the sentence is admitting that he is poor, he is content with his lot. I hope you understood